Injuries have hit Singapore. No John Wilkinson, no Shijai, no Scheifel. And a real chance, and it's a goal put in by Mong Nguyen. It's well worked down the right-hand side, but Myanmar have stunned Singapore. Mong Nguyen, you were talking about making amends. He has done.
Well, this is where Singapore really got to look at themselves. Have a look at the way they conceded the goal, went to sleep, gave the ball away, and all he needed was a clever dummy by the number 9, Yan Ping, who let the ball run through his legs. Have a look at this. Noor Rahman didn't come across. There were a couple of red shirts there, and Hassan Sani left with no chance whatsoever. This is very, very poor defending. I would have imagined after the Philippines game, Reddy would have drilled the back line to make sure that they defend better from crosses.
Again, it's a terribly difficult ball to play. Charlie Shak's made something of it and got a cross into Agu Kasmir. Agu can square it, Joric can score, and Singapore are level just after the hour.
Well, this is much, much better. It's exactly what they needed to be doing. Exploit the space behind and put in a cross, and you can always rely on Alex Duric from that sort of a distance. Still inspiring the Lions. At 40 years old, Alex Duric. It was a good run, much better from Agu Kasmir this time. And Alex Duric in the 6-yard box, no one really marking him. That's bread and butter for him.
Singapore taking advantage of
Deal with it fairly easily.
Last chance saloon for Singapore for 3 points. Doesn't eliminate them, but it does make it very, very difficult. Charlie Shak. Still Charlie Shak. Second chance, third chance. Carol Amri. Carol. Everybody afraid to have the shot on goal. And Yan Peng can come racing clear on this white shirts ahead of him. We've got a 4-on-4 here. Yan Peng. Into the midriff from Aining. Hassan will launch this long.
Surely this has got to be the last attack of the game. Really, Singapore need to push everything forward. That's a poor cross from Mustafik Farudin. Urging everybody to go forward.
Joric, flag stays down. Agu Kasmir, with virtually the last kick of the game, has rescued Singapore's Suzuki Cup campaign. Well, it's a late strike. Hassan Sunny on his knees, and Singapore are out of jail.
Well, I tell you what, this has to be a great escape in the history of Singapore football. As far as I've known it, it hasn't come down to, and we're not really looking at that goal by Singapore. This was the early attack by Myanmar, but nevertheless, like you said, what an escape from jail by Singapore.
Well, and with Agu Kasmir still in the opposition half, he might get himself a yellow card if he's not careful. Charlie Shak still celebrating.
Well, there's a few players still celebrating.
Credit to him, he just kept getting into the right area.
Well, to be fair, I think it started again with Alex Duric, who perhaps could have been in an offside situation, but nevertheless did well enough to put it onto the path of Agu Kasmir. And this time around, he doesn't miss.
So Joric will go into the corner flag. Of that, there is no doubt. Well, it's the last effort. Joric not happy with the challenge he received. Is that the final whistle?
Yeah, I would imagine so.
Indeed it is. The late goal from Agu Kasmir means that Singapore temporarily at least go to the top of the group. They have 4 points. It gives them a great opportunity now to make it to the semi-finals, no matter how they've played.
Yeah, exactly. I think, again, a huge effort. pushed on. A little bit of a heartbreak for Myanmar, who gave a very good account of themselves. You need to feel for them because I think they had the lion's share of the game, but second half was a different story with the injection of Khairul Amri, who really turned the game around. But well done to Singapore. Showed a bit of character right at the end. And Agu Kashmir, who looked really off form, grabbing the goal for Singapore.
Maung Lwin scoring on 13 minutes. Myanmar 1 up at half-time. In the second half, double substitution. Agu Kashmir, Khairul Amri both on. Agu set up Joric on the hour. Joric set up Agu for the winner right at the death. Singapore 2, Myanmar 1 from Sasi Kumar, Des Kokil. Good night.